I think that went well.
Previously, on the morning after.
And that's exactly what makes Friday so magical.
Ha 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 ha, I'm kidding.
This next email is from Free Xbox 68XXX, and it reads as follows.
I thought it would be much easier. I'm really sorry, everyone.
What? No, we don't have that. We ready yet? So back to real news.
Oh, yeah, we have to do that.
I will slit your throat and watch you bleed.
Currently, on the morning after.
Welcome to the morning after.
Where the morning is after. I'm sorry, we're completely out of ideas for taglines.
Turns out there's a reason why shows just stick to one instead of changing it every episode.
It's the season finale. A couple of big twists and turns ahead.
We're a news show. We don't do that. And even on shows where there are twists and turns, they don't say that at the beginning of the episode.
That's not how I remember 60 Minutes.
When have you ever watched 60 Minutes?
Last Tuesday?
It airs Sundays.
I don't remember when I watched it.
You just said you watched it last Tuesday.
No, I didn't.
This is the worst start to a season finale ever. Welcome to the morning after.
Where the morning is after. This is the worst edited season finale ever.
Welcome to the morning after.
Where the morning is after. This is the worst edited season finale ever. See, what was that?
Someone is just playing with the editing machine.
It's called a computer, Martin.
I don't work on the technical end.
Have you never used a computer before?
I'm just the talent.
Yeah, because we're still doing a terrible job of doing this thing that I don't know.
Welcome to the morning after.
Where the morning is after.
Popular American sport video game series Madden.
You can just call it football, Martin.
For reasons that can easily be explained, but I'm not gonna delve into.
I mean, if they're easily explainable, you might as well tell us.
For reasons unexplained. For reasons unknown.
Is there no reason? Are you just acting weird?
For reasons out of this world.
All right, just go.
Popular foot-related American sport video game franchise, Madden, will be adding a realistic concussion feature, where when a player gets concussion, they are immediately pulled from the game in order to raise concussion awareness in the video game playing community.
However, video game developers are not stopping there, with Nintendo introducing concussions into the popular Super Mario franchise. This will make the game more difficult, since every time Mario hits his head on a block, he will have to sit out for 6 to 8 weeks.
In another news segment that will be interrupted. Guess not. I'll just keep going. In other news,
Jason, Martin, I have some important news.
Oh, it's Vital Show contributor Megan Ross. Hi, Megan.
Hello, Jason. Hello, Martin.
Hi, Megan.
I don't mean to ruin the season finale of our wildly successful news show, but I'm pregnant!
glad Megan dodged that bullet. She's a terrible shot.
You'd think season finales would show the most interesting things on air.
Don't tell me what I think. In our next segment, we'll be discussing the cultural phenomenon.
Wow.
What?
Oh, you said phenomenon? That's my conditioned response to that word.
What else are you classically conditioned to do?
Nothing else. Please don't do that again.
This is gonna be too much fun. Anyways, the cultural, wow.
Phenomenon, it works both ways.
Whatever. The royal wedding. Oh, fitting that we're talking about a wedding, since there's always a wedding in season finales.
Why do you have to do that?
We have here a royal wedding expert. The 53rd most knowledgeable royal wedding expert from London, to be exact.
Actually, I'm the 53rd.
That's, yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't understand your accent.
So, what's the story with this royal wedding? Humor me.
Are you attempting to bully me at the beginning of this interview?
What's it to ya?
Right, well, the wedding of Prince William and Commoner Kate Middleton will be a glorious union.
Why do those Brits always make a big deal about weddings?
Well, this is a wedding for English royalty.
When President Obama got married, nobody made a big deal about it.
He wasn't president yet.
I celebrated it.
Bet those Brits don't even like each other.
What on earth makes you say that? We get along like biscuits and tea. As a matter of fact, I've just been informed that 220,000 hybrid flowers for the wedding have arrived. The bride has chosen a splendid mix of begonias and tulips, otherwise known as bagulips.
Does that make us a Jarton?
We're definitely a Mason.
I know we're amazing, but we're definitely a Jarton. So, Chadwick, you married?
Gentlemen, this isn't about me.
Knew he wasn't. You know, I was married once.
What? When?
A little bit ago. It was only like 7 or 8 years.
That's a long time for a 20-year-old to be married.
We're better off this way.
Why has this never come up before?
I didn't think it mattered. Let's just get back to the royal wedding.
Right, well, the cake for the royal wedding will be an absolutely gorgeous creation, topped with boysenberry and schnozberries and filled with a decadent Peruvian cocoa baked by world-famous chef Mary Poppins.
The Mary Poppins?
Well, sort of. It's a very common name in Britain. It's probably not the person you're thinking of.
So, not the famous nanny?
Yes, actually it is. Good spot.
Will those guys who aren't allowed to talk be there?
You mean the royal guard? Yes, they'll be there in their full ceremonial attire.
I meant mimes.
No, I'm afraid they're French, and Prince William is dreadfully afraid of them.
What color will the dress be?
Kate Middleton has picked out a spectacular shade of pale British skin white.
I meant for Prince William.
He'll be wearing a tuxedo. He's a man.
Not compared to America, he's not.
Yeah! USA! USA! USA!
Gentlemen, your comments are extremely uncalled for. They're terribly impolite.
You wouldn't say that if you'd won the Revolutionary War!
Or that World Cup game last year.
That was a tie.
Didn't win!
Please, can we stick to the wedding?
Well, it looks like we only have time for one more question.
And what would that be?
And that's all the time we have.
Jason, Martin, I have some important news.
Is the baby okay?
You don't have a gun, do you?
No, it's great news. And it's pretty fitting that you had a wedding segment in the season finale because...
You got married?
No, I graduated.
Oh, congratulations. This is so emotional.
And I got married.
Why didn't you say that one first? We just did a wedding segment.
You got married to Connor?
Good God, no. It's a mystery who the husband is and who the father is. And this isn't my baby. And you're not watching The Morning After.
So Megan has been going a little off book lately.
Yeah. Glad we have the situation temporarily under control, though. Let's hope nothing happens at the end of this segment. With so much happening politically, environmentally, and royal weddingly all over the world lately, one might wonder, how has Alan Alda been lately? Let's send it over to our Alan Alda correspondent to tell us all the news on Alan Alda.
He was once almost president, was a television Vietnam veteran, and of course, was a survivor of the zombie apocalypse. Is there anything that this man can't do? I don't think so, and neither should you. If you're just getting into Alan Alda, you should pick up his recent memoir, Things I Overheard While Talking to Myself. It made the bestsellers list, and nobody was surprised. But that's not all Alan Alda has been doing lately. Perez Hilton broke the story, that Alan Alda recently signed on for a recurring role as oncologist to the main character on Showtime's new series, The Big C. Critics and Alda enthusiasts alike agree that he will do a great job at this.
So tell us what Alan Alda has been doing recently, and a little bit about his new series. I said that line too late.
Alda has also recently been cast in a movie called Tower Heist, in which he plays a Bertie Madoff-esque Ponzi schemer. I can't imagine how that's going to work, though, because if Alan Alda asked me to give him money, I would just ask, how much? Our graph interpreter has drawn up a graph of how Alan Alda spends his time. Here's a graph of what Alan Alda probably eats for breakfast. As you can see, Alan Alda puts awesome sauce on all of his breakfast foods, and otherwise, he keeps a varied diet.
I'm wondering, what does Alan Alda think of the situation in the Middle East?
Now you might be wondering, what does Alan Alda think of the situation in the Middle East?
I am.
Well, since Alda has experienced both the military and politics during his extensive acting career, I'm sure he would come up with a better solution than any of the people who are actually working on this. I'm sure that his sense of humor would help him to ease tense situations with warlords or whatever.
Have there been any recent polls about Alan Alda? Because as interested as I am, I'm wondering what other people think.
A recent poll on themorningafter.com, a website that has nothing to do with this show, asked viewers of that site who they thought would be cooler to have as a grandfather, Alan Alda or Morgan Freeman. We should tell you that this graph has a 2% margin of error, and that this graph is wrong. There's a brief look into the exciting life of the fascinating man that is Alan Alda.
I think you're right about Alan Alda having all the answers. I'm not going to make a pun.
The world is a better place because of Alan Alda.
Jason, Martin, I have terrible news. Megan was in an awful car accident, and she's in the hospital.
Is she okay?
She's fine. I mean, she's in critical condition, but she's gonna be okay. We hope. The baby is perfectly fine, though. So is the other baby. Oh yeah, I should have told you they're twins, and they're pregnant now.
Wow, this is such an emotional season finale twist. I feel like that Shrek song should be playing.
You can't call Hallelujah that Shrek song. It's a beautiful song. And I'm sure the rights to that are way too expensive to play.
Yeah, you're right about that. Still, it's the perfect moment for this. Let's just read the lyrics that I printed out. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne, and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Man, I just had the craziest dream. We filmed the whole season of The Morning After. I was in it. You were in it. We were in it.
That's weird. I just had the exact same dream. So, want to go to Megan's apartment and film the pilot?
Oh, yeah, that's today. Let's go.
Yeah, I just gotta change my tie first. This one smells weird. Welcome to The Morning After, where yesterday's news is today's what we're gonna talk about.
Man, it really feels like the Inception theme would be perfect here.
Yeah, but we can't afford the rights to that. Let's just read the lyrics. Bam. 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 Bam.
The war
Bam.
is over.
Bam.
That's right. They're finally
Bam.
celebrating the war between us
Bam.
and cheap knockoffs.
Bam.
An independent poll conducted by your
Bam.
moms.
Bam.
Statistics show that
Bam.
Uggs are the best.
Order now. The Morning After presents the best of Megan Ross. Relive all your favorite Megan Ross moments.